Whenever you're ready, Sakana.
Send it.
Connecting to game.
I really
Round
do
one.
not like
0.
Boston. Okay.
Okay, this definitely looks like Massachusetts.
It does.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not gonna do well because it's Northeast. I can talk about the fell umbra moves on Deal or No Deal Island.
Before you do that, I actually want to.
On brand.
That's what that acronym was.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. That's what we call it. That's what the cool kids
What's
call
a
it. Cheese.
Dondi?
Yeah.
Dondi. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's this game you've been playing on Steam? It's called like Puck or whatever.
Oh, HC Justin was playing that. Actually, he might have been playing that with Big Brother 10 champion Dan Giesling in Northern Lion, which is a very bizarre crossover.
Oh.
It's literally, it's just like it's a free, very basic ass hockey game. That's about all I got. I don't know if you heard some of Kurt's old streams, or he played like these games. This isn't made by Cryptic Sea, but there was like Frugby and basketball, which was basketball except there was no dribbling. You just like held the ball above your head. It was just kind of like low polygons and stupid and silly. So
Like,
that's what
really
Puck.
games.
That's what Puck is.
Let's say Penis Street. Perkins. Something.
Penis Street.
I mean, it is Boston.
That's true. Anyway.
Talk about Dondi.
So about Dondi. So I think I mentioned the man, Dr. Will, who had the strategy of, yeah, I know you hate me. Everybody hates me. So don't vote me out now. Because you'd be wasting your time voting me out. Because someone else is just going to vote me out. So you should vote out somebody else.
It is a very fell lumber thing to say.
Yes. He's like, yeah, I know everyone hates me, so you don't have to worry about me. And then he just got all the way to the end, and then he won. Because nobody voted him out. Yeah. And even he told the jury, he's like, yeah, I don't like you guys. If you don't like me winning, sorry, that's reality. Basically, they still voted for him. Crazy. Wild.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do this. You wouldn't do this to me. I'm just a little guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he's back after
a silly little guy. You gonna vote out a silly little guy with glasses?
Anyway, he is back after 20 years on Dondi, Deal or No Deal Island, where so last game he won the challenge, which meant he got to choose who plays Deal or No Deal. They call it Facing the Banker. They also call it, they go to like the banker's temple, so they say stuff like, I'll see you at temple, things like that, which makes it sound like they're going to like a Jewish synagogue, which is very funny. They're like, just gotta see what's gonna happen at temple, which is really funny. Anyway, so he's here, as I said, like the American Survivor champ Parvati, she's here. Australian Survivor champ David is here. But nobody except Parvati knows who he is. Everybody knows who Parvati is. Because Dr. Will told everybody.
Dr. Will.
Anyway, so last week, he won the challenge, which meant he had to choose somebody to go up against the banker. And he tried to choose himself, which was not allowed. So this week, he's like, okay, I'm going to purposefully lose the challenge because I want to face the banker. And here, let's see. I mean, we'll just say here.
I feel like for wrong cheese, it should just be like a negative color scheme.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does Jalux do it? How does he do it?
What did I do?
You won the round.
You found it?
By 3 points.
No, I did not find it. I'm next to you, Cheese.
Yeah, I'm just saying, how does he do it? Even when he's wrong, he like still wins the round.
I did enjoy that. The first street signs that I looked at, I was at the corner of Gordon and Child.
Wow.
And then the next street sign I looked at, I was at like Turtle Pond Parkway or something.
Turtle
Like,
Pond.
what's happening?
Wow, and Gardex hates this state.
I do.
Cheese, you missed about What about the Jade Up Street?
Round 2, 3, 2,
Yeah, I must have missed that
1.
one.
What about
0.
Bucksnor Street?
You mean the was
Definitely
Jadam Street? Was
Massachusetts.
Jadam Street Penis Street? Anyway,
Yes.
Adjust.
Tell us how
anyway.
you really feel about him.
Okay, so Dr. Roll is annoying everybody. So here's what happens when you play Deal or No Deal. Like if you make a bad deal, you guys know how Deal or No Deal works?
Yeah, everybody knows how Deal
Okay,
or Deal works.
okay.
It's the most boring
I
of
I mean,
them
I know
all.
how it works. It just feels like.
Oh, you're gonna like this, Fel.
Better than Deal or No Deal.
You already told
So-
me. He's talked to me 5 times about this, how this works.
No. So I'm not gonna say how it works. I'm just
No.
saying you said you hate it. You're gonna like what Dr. Will did. So if you make a bad deal, you're just eliminated. If you make a good deal, you get to choose somebody to just eliminate them. Basically. So, some people are like, I'd rather go up and just, put my life in my own hands, right? Even though it's still essentially luck. Anyway. So he goes up there, and the whole thing is, you choose one of the 12 cases, and then you just start opening random cases, right? And let's see what happens. And like the first guy who got eliminated from Wisconsin, he was like, I choose 7 for number of Nick Saban's titles at Alabama. Let's open 12 for my guy Aaron Rodgers, and then whatever for Vince Young and all this stuff. And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's wrong.
So Dr. Will goes up there.
Renowned Wisconsin athlete Vince Young, yeah.
Yes. So he goes up there. He's like, okay, I take case 12. The part of this case. And they're like, any reason? He's like, no. And then they're like, which cases are you going to open? He says, let's open case number 1. Which case are you going to open? He says, let's open case number 2. Let's open case number 3. And everybody is furious at him. Everybody's so mad at this man. And they just want to go tackle him. He's acting like he doesn't even give a shit. He's just like, open 1, 2, 3, 4. And everyone's like, you're so lame. You're such a. The Australian Survivor guy called him bitch made, which was very funny. But then in the confessional, he admitted that he thought it was really funny, even though it was also really annoying. See, I feel like this is just such a Fel thing to do. He's just like, just could pick 1, 2, 3, 4. You know? It's like,
gotta do it.
it's like, I don't give a shit. So everybody's all mad, and then the first deal comes, and then he immediately slams the button for deal. And everyone gets even angrier at this man. They're like, you're not even gonna try? You're not even gonna try? And then he's like, and after everybody yells at him, he's like, but I have read the rule book, and a deal is not official until the host asks, are you sure? And the host's like, he's out of line, but he's right, basically. he's like, he's not wrong. So he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll keep going. Let's open 5 and 6. And everyone's like, I'm going to kill you. And then he does that, and he's like, no, okay, this time I'll take the deal. And then everyone's like, oh, I just hate this man. And then he goes, he's like, CK, you've been really mean to me, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm going to eliminate Maria Grace. Goodbye. And he just leaves.
Oh.
He just walks out. Just totally shocks everybody.
Oh, come now.
Oh, boo. Jay Luce. How does he do it?
Ah, that's so rude. Stupid Massachusetts being so small.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically this guy's out here making everybody hate him, but it turns out the woman he eliminated today, she does like all the exit interviews this morning, and she's like, actually, I work for Dr. Will now at his company. Like he offered me a job when we were out there, and she was doing the exit interviews from Dr. Will's house. And she's like, look, He's a nice guy, but I've told him in the game, like, he's a piece of shit and I hate him. And I'm like, this
Right.
reminds of us and Fell so much. He's like, in the game, I hate this man. I never want to play with him ever again. It's absolute worst. No one liked him. But now I'm working for him and he's great. So
Listen, you want a boss who can break the rules like that.
send it, Sakata.
Round 3, 3, 2,
So just
1, 0.
a very
Definitely
funny
looks like
situation.
Massachusetts in autumn.
Thank you. Or
Let me give the people what they need.
he was just making a mockery of the game, and everybody wants to strangle this man.
One mockery.
So I don't know. So half the people watched were like, "I hate him," and half the people are like, "I love this." I thought it was very funny watching, but if I was one of the players, I would have like been so angry.
Ardix, if you had to pick one of these shows, these Survivor, Big Brother, Dondi Island,
Mhm.
whatever, could be on, which one would you want to be on the most?
I feel like I'd have to do Survivor just because that's like it's Survivor, you know. But I think Dondi's definitely up there because unlike Survivor, you have nice beds and air
There is that.
I was
conditioning.
gonna say, what do you think is the best chance?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to play, although they don't have normal people play right now. It's all like former players. I'd like to play the traders with like campy ass Alan Cumming and just go to a castle in Scotland for like 2 weeks.
True.
I think that'd be a great time.
Isn't it season 3? How do they have all former players?
No, it's all former players from like Survivor and Big Brother, and also just like Real Housewives.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. But it's funny because there's like fan base crossover, like one of the all-time best Survivor players. Speaking of Boston, Boston Rob on there this season, and all like these girls on TikTok are like finding out like how hot he was like 20 years ago. They get like Boston Rob fan cams. They're like, Boston Rob was so hot in 2004. It's like, yeah, that's whole thing where he met his wife on Survivor and they both made it to the end together. And he proposed at the finale before they read out the votes to
Oh,
see which one of them won, and they're still together.
Wild.
Yeah, she won, by the way, but he won later.
Cheese, what are your thoughts on? Cheese, what are your thoughts on Squirrel Girl?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about her except for that tiny amount of time that I watched you play her in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. How do you feel about her? Cheese, what do you think she is?
What do you
You mean to
think
tell me she is not Squirrel and Girl?
Well, like, what do you
You're a
think?
squirrel now. You're
Well,
a
here's the
girl
thing,
now.
Cheese.
Yeah.
In Marvel, there's humans, then you have like aliens, then you have inhumans, then you also have mutants. What do you think she is?
I actually don't know the answer to this. I don't think it really matters, honestly.
Alien.
She is a human with a genetic
Yeah.
malfunction, but she is not a mutant.
Cool. Yeah. We
Uh,
gotta draw
and-
gotta draw that
and 'cause-
technicality.
Yeah, one of her voice lines is that, so I have a genetic malfunction that gives me squirrel ears and lets me communicate with ears, but I am not a mutant. And don't ask me what the difference is, because I don't know.
Awesome.
Over here. Oh. It's further that way.
Yeah.
Next round.
Freaking
Nothing to
freaking
say.
this.
round 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
But J-Luce, the other thing on these games, I think the winner probably gets the most money on Deal or No Deal Island.
I did see an ad and it was like millions will be handed out, and I'm like,
They say it's going to be the largest prize in game show history.
$7.
So I guess
$1.
like the way the person makes it to the end plays a final Deal or No Deal game, and they keep adding to the prize pot every game to play throughout the season. But the prize pot's really just one of the cases in like the final game.
so it's probably going to be like an actual Deal or No Deal game where there's like a $10 million case, but the chances that they actually have it are pretty.
Hell
low.
yeah, baby. We love
Yeah,
going
yeah.
unkillable on a squirrel girl.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, the prize pot's up to like 5.5 million right now. There's a lot left to go. So
But anyway, Squirrel Girl has this cool power, right? Where her normal power, that everybody knows about, right, is that she can communicate with squirrels. It goes a little bit further in that she can communicate with any squirrel, even dead squirrels. So she can talk to ghost squirrels.
that's something.
Leave the
That's
squirrels
how-
alone.
That's how
Jesus,
they
Jesus
notice.
wept.
Wait, she notices because they love her. Because she protects their rights. She's a squirrel rights activist.
Of course.
She's also best friends with Gwenpool, but that's besides the point.
Gwenpool.
But her ability for real though is that she's undefeatable.
Did you do?
She's taken down the biggest names in Marvel on her own, just because she's undefeatable. She's taken down Galactus, Thanos, Dormammu.
Dormammu, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I didn't watch the Doctor Strange movie. I didn't watch any of the movies other than like Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk.
Both Doctor Strange movies are like a solid 7 out of 10.
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. I've heard good things.
Yeah.
I've heard and seen horrible things from the Black Widow movie. The CGI and the green screen is not good. It's not good at all.
But Florence Pugh is very funny in that movie.
Florence Pugh. Oh, her.
P-U-G-H.
I don't like her.
Why?
Oh, her.
She don't fit the spy thing. She's great in Midsummer. She kills it in Midsummer. I don't like her in Black Widow.
You haven't seen Black Widow.
I don't like her. I don't like what I've seen of her.
Yeah.
She also looks like a Jenna McCurdy in person.
Sort of.
Like from the side, it looks like Jenna McCurdy.
It's a strange label to cast on someone.
From the side, you look like Jenna McCurdy. Anybody ever tell you that? Yes, actually, many people. Oh, I see. Back in Diamond. Thank fucking God. I just had a run of like 12 losses.
Doesn't sound very solemn, bro.
It was just, I got horrible teammates. Literally.
That's always, it's the teammates, man.
All right. I want you to hear this out.
Hear me out.
Here, let me look at the
what's
stat
that?
line so I can
Oh my God.
talk about it.
The con is in the ocean.
Reddick's gonna yell.
What?
Being close again.
So me as tank, as Magneto, get 3 kills, 7 deaths.
Ended.
That's pretty bad because you don't want tanks to die,
Yeah.
right?
Final round.
But I also have
3, 2,
almost the highest
1,
damage block,
0.
only lowered by 500
Oh,
damage. So that's not even
definitely
that much.
Massachusetts.
And 54% accuracy, which is really impressive for Magneto because I usually suck at aiming at Magneto. He's got projectile and not a hit scan, so I'm just bad at it.
It's like one of the games played with my brother is like an unkillable Magneto. Like
A good Magneto is just like he's just there.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you get Scarlet Witch with Magneto, he also becomes the highest damage dealer in the entire game. He's so fun with Scarlet Witches. The only problem is Scarlet Witch isn't good at high levels. But anyways, 3 kills, 5,000 damage. My DPS, both playing the 2 most broken characters, Hela and Moon Knight, who Moon Knight currently is bugged, so his ult does double damage and affects a wider radius than normal. Hela gets 1 kill, Moon Knight gets 2 kills. Both of them did less than 4,000 damage. The other team's Loki, a healer, gets 4,100 damage. He does more damage and gets 9 kills. He gets
you can't win them all.
He gets triple my entire DPS kills. And so then from game, once we lost round 1, I was just riffing with the other team, saying like, "Hey, these people are feeding y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the meal."
Oh.
My team was not happy about that. The DPS were very angry about me.
Can't imagine why, Dr. Will.
I also get very bad heals with Mantis. Every time I play Mantis, I always get the lowest amount of heals, just because I don't do heal botting with Mantis. I do damage boosting, because you have damage boost. Use damage boost. That's my whole problem with people who play Mantis normally. Like this Mantis I had in my last game was boosting. You couldn't tell, because we already have 2 other healers. Why do you need to heal? Boost me. Give me the damage. I think you're in Norway.
Oh.
Excellent work, jeez.
Jeez, why'd you take the ferry? Jeez.
Did I even start? I don't even remember.
Worcester.
He's losing it.
Worcester, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, jeez, I'm just saying what's on your screen. The giant one that's the biggest town when you're looking at the map. Springfield! Not the right Springfield.
Worcester.
Remember, the Springfield you have to be able to see Arizona, Rhode Island, Tennessee,
Maine and
and
Kentucky.
Washington.
Yeah,
All in the
it's
same.
all legitimate.
I'm gonna find this.
I think that was incorrect.
No, I think Arizona's at least right.
Definitely Nevada.
Stars that fell on. We were all the way down there. What?
Yeah.
I saw signs for Richmond one way, West Stockbridge the other way.
Oh, you fool! You were
It
a
was-
rich man
it
north
was
of Richland. You
Richmond
did that,
and
you
West
fool!
Stockbridge one way.
You were a rich man south of Richland.
Roll the tape.
State that Gardex hates. He still got second.
Also, there's also remember the episode like where Sideshow Bob takes Bart to die at 5 corners,
Yes.
the location where 5 states border
I'll
each other.
stand in one state, fire my gun into the second, it'll pass
the
through the third,
fucking
hit you in the fourth, and you'll die in the fifth. The perfect crime.
And there's not a single place where 5 states border.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, I don't think even if Canada becomes one. It'll just be 3.
And we're gonna divide Utah into 2 states.
Yeah. But what if I stand in the same state as you? Haha! Then I'll jump over to this state. Also, he says like no single action is a crime, but discharging your firearm is a crime. reckless discharge of a firearm. So he would still get for that.
Hi.
Oh, Jada was really drunk.
Hmm?
He said that like an hour ago.
Yeah, from an
Yeah.
hour ago. Michigan. Ardix's other
Fish?
favorite state.
Fish
Exactly.
again.
B-Dubs is from Michigan, and Jason19 is originally from Michigan.
That is accurate.
Fish again.
Michigan.
Mission. I saw a very funny Zelda meme of Link with the hat that says Fishwoman Wami.
Alright, let's do that, Michigan.
Let's do it.
We're gonna score in Michigan.
Round 1, 0, 1, 0.
God, I keep getting convoy
Wow.
missions. I don't want convoy. I want dominant.
So, who wants to bet
Feeling the urge to go.
this may be
Idaho,
B-Dub's neighborhood
Hawaii,
or
maybe.
Jason19's old neighborhood?
Well, we'll see.
You did it, Chase. You figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Down Michigan?
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
Detroit. Can you tell by all the
We are.
cars?
As a
All the
lack of-
cars. With all,
Every urban
that
detail.
sounds like it would be like a John Boy's tweet. Wow, with all these cars, Detroit really is the Motor City.
Is school really called beer?
Is this?
This is beer middle school.
Hell yeah!
John, Michigan.
I'm surprised it's Wisconsin.
Chase, what's happening in your chat?
Oh, you're giving me hints.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, I'm watching
I
my
still don't
streamer
see
play
it.
it.
There it
Keep
is.
You
Okay,
found
we
something
just need
already?
another.
I'm just scrolling down the beer streets of Michigan.
The beer streets. Why isn't the street of a street sign? It's plenty large.
Why is this street out of it?
The
Oh,
chances
maybe.
I could find this probably not very high.
Not with that attitude, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the
a Ukrainian cultural center.
It was a Ukrainian cultural center.
Jesus Christ.
Beer middle school.
There's too many options right now. Made a mistake. Go back.
I love when you're playing with an Iron Man and you're playing as healer, so he just like, whenever he needs heals, he like flies right in front of you, like, heal me, please, please.
Yes, you do.
Begging for heals is unseemly. They owe you nothing.
Maybe getting out the slide rule.
What? That's a name.
This is annoying. Wait. Yeah, wait, that's where we were. Which means. Come on. Give me the name of the street. Chard? We're
Get away,
fucking,
Gardic.
we're fucking charred.
Oh.
It's,
Oh,
Oh.
it's somewhere up there.
I didn't find
Wait,
it.
there's charred. Oh,
Gardic is on the wrong street.
I should have stayed over by that.
look, J-Luce, it was the last second. It was the last second charred. Okay.
I respect every last second shard.
Have you ever had
No,
Swiss
no,
chard?
Sakana.
But Gardic, you're right by Beer Middle School.
There we go. Because I saw 11 Mile, I'm like, what are we on? I'm like, and then I finally saw. I got to the intersection of Ryan and Fraso, and then I finally saw it. I'm like, okay, I know we're north. And then like charred, and then I saw. I was like, ah, didn't have time to see what the other street was.
Oh my god, I was 0 yards in the current location. That never happened.
Broke out the side roll.
Apparently.
I don't know. When I
When did-
zoomed in, your little guy isn't 100% top of the flag. There's
I know,
room for
I
improvement.
cheated. I'm sorry. I was cheated. I didn't cheat.
Send it, Scan.
Round 2, 3,
We do
2,
Michigan. We get
1,
the Detroit stuff.
0.
We do Illinois. We get 5 brain silos. Ridiculous.
Verizon.
Depends on the map, I
Hosted,
guess.
Clock
I mean, why
Tower.
would they map all of Michigan?
Family Fair. Stop
I
sign.
mean, theoretically, some people might be more generous. There,
I'd like to point out I've never been in any of Michigan,
any of that seems shocking.
despite like being
Really?
very close to it at some points. Yes.
I very briefly, we were visiting Notre Dame. My dad's like, "Here, let's just drive up to Michigan real quick."
Mhm.
We did it, and he's like, "Okay, we're good. Go back."
I like popped
That-
into
that-
Iowa when I was like 10 because we were like in Western Illinois for something, but I've never popped into Michigan. Actually,
I guess that's true. It does say that.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah. Boo, Michigan.
who earns?
Yes, exactly. I did really enjoy the post that I sent you about The Simpsons chaperoned the Oscars. That was very funny.
Have Kate Bush killed.
Yeah, have Kate Bush killed. We're starting next to this Verizon. Yeah, we're just about there. Okay.
Do. Where?
No, it's good enough.
Oh, did you both pinpointing it already?
I'm gonna get more drink.
Okay. I believe Cheese is getting drunk. Looking back.
Panic.
That is good.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 years.
look at Jesus. I still got 5,000. So who's the roller?
I think I remember watching some like documentary about this highway, the 6.
Oh.
It's like they added it because I mean, look at the rest of the highways around Grand Rapids. You had to go.
Well, hold
like,
on, hold on,
through-
hold on. Let's back up. You watched a documentary about this little highway, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
It was one of those like tech Marvel shows that my dad watched.
Today we bring you the Michigan 6.
He
in
wouldn't
Grand Rapids.
dare step foot in Michigan.
No, there was something wrong. Like when they built it like incorrectly. So, like whenever it snowed a
Huh?
lot, it was like impassable. So they had to like renovate the whole highway.
Okay,
I don't know.
M6 Michigan Highway.
Apparently Gardic.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at Wikipedia. Freeway initially conceived 1960s. Took 32 years to approve, plan, and finance from the time the state first authorized funding in 1972 to the ribbon cutting ceremony in 2004. The project was built in 2 firsts. The first single point exchange, a new technique to apply to pavement markings, embedding them into the concrete to reduce the chance of a snowplow scraping them off. This is exciting. Thrilling.
Next round.
All right.
Round 3. 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm sorry, Sakana. They tricked you with the thing that said it was Kalamazoo Street. We weren't in
I was
Kalamazoo.
thinking you were in Kalamazoo at first. I won't lie. I did a little soul.
Chirp
searching.
is built into my system.
Well, because I thought
City.
once I saw Kalamazoo didn't have any 60th Street, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well, it's Grand Rapids.
I don't think this round is 5,000able.
Probably not.
Also another round so far without grain silos. Comp would be disappointed.
Click.
I know it's just been clicking for a minute straight.
Yep, pretty much. Hate when you click forward and it's like, how about you go back and you're just stuck in an eddy? It's like, how about no thanks? Okay, good news. I know exactly where we are. Bad news, I don't know where that is.
What?
You found something? You.
Yes, I have the exact name of the township, but something
Oh.
tells me this is not a large locale.
Guess Gardex went east instead of west.
Which is going to make this quite difficult.
Click.
Especially
Why you don't click?
considering the amount of surface area comprising Michigan.
What is happening?
It's all over.
Are you also stuck in a
Too late.
hellscape?
I'm like stuck. Like every time I click,
No, I'm not stuck.
it
Just
freaks out.
nothing.
She's like, "Oh, I'm not stuck. It's just everything's bad."
Yeah.
It definitely just sent me back to the start.
Oh.
That cannot be the case.
That's happened to me before.
Has it?
Okay.
That would be so awful.
Nothing can be done.
Go the other way.
Yeah, I'll go the other way for 40 seconds. That'll work.
Yeah, I think I got nothing to do except try and find this incredibly small township that maybe isn't even on. I don't. I might have to do some emergent gameplay here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
In the
my
middle of
god,
the
I
day,
found it.
You cheater.
Oh my god. Thank you, emergent gameplay.
Please ban this man.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good old Trout Lake. Mike Trout Lake. So I actually found it because I was before I found it I was going to go up in the UP anyway, because I'm like, look, my only chance to make up ground on J-Luce is to get a big is if this is in the Upper Peninsula and he goes in the main part of Michigan. It's like when Jay Sano beat Good that one time by just randomly guessing like far east Russia. Then I happened to find it. Send it, Skana.
You're right, near.
Round 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
J-Luce, how do you feel that Wisconsin lost the Upper Peninsula because it was compensation for Michigan losing Toledo? Your thoughts?
I don't care. It was way before I was born.
Wow. Think of all the land that Wisconsin could have.
I mean, there's already a lot of land up there that Wisconsin does have that nobody cares about.
Wow.
By nobody, I mean people outside of Wisconsin, obviously.
All because Michigan and Ohio are fighting over Toledo?
Anyways, back to the M6.
Just watching like episode of Modern Marvels at like 2-3 a.m. The M6 in Michigan.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
like,
check it on right now, but my TV's doing an update for some reason.
Excellent.
You know. Useful.
As it, yeah, as they do. I love that TVs have to update now.
Now, as if they haven't for years.
I mean, not that long.
Back in my day, my TV was just a hole in the box. We only got 3 channels, and one of them was the Modern Marvels channel. The other channel just had the Waltons on 24/7.
Listen, all due respect, but they must be run out of Marvels if the Michigan 6 is a Modern Marvel.
It might not have been Modern Marvels. It might have been something else. I don't know.
Innovations in road lane markage technology.
Something like that.
Well, we got the episode about the crazy bridge in China, but we also have the cool way to make sure that road markers aren't scraped off by snowplows in Michigan.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Tell me more, funny man.
It's frustrating because it feels like there should be more information.
Do you have information?
Not much. Not much. And I found gay Michigan. Maybe I should just plop it there.
Oh.
Okay, I was on the right track.
Of course, Gardex is like 4,000 points closer.
Is this the one? Yeah, there's the 142. Wow, you had to zoom in a lot to see the 142. No, but we're near Bad Axe, Michigan. Bad Axe. There's
That's
the
pretty
Bad
badass.
Axe Theater. You go to Bad Axe Elementary, Bad Axe High School. Very excellent. Upley, Michigan. Oh, that's where Big Brother person's from, actually.
Send it.
No, I just saw something that said beach.
Final round. 3, 2, 1, 0.
We're on like Sandy Beach Road or whatever.
Yeah. And I just kind of thought that area looked like agricultural-ish on the Google Maps. Oh, and she's the Polbot man said the Polbot back.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Dead.
Sending you some cough drops.
Listen.
Face being Polbot man's Discord, which is dead, except for when people like me come
You
say
occasionally
Polbot.
bother him.
No, I haven't bothered him in a while. And no one has, but I'm just like, bot down. He's like, oh, sick. Fix it. I will fix.
Sick, dude.
Sick.
Is that he
Bro.
fixes it so fast?
Yeah, we're like
Ew.
interesting. Do we?
Chase Norway.
What?
Chase Norway.
Oh.
It's Norway.
Norway.
Chase Norway.
There's
Chase,
no
look,
way.
that street sign said scenic. You know where scenic? Norway.
You're right.
I think scenic does sound like a Norwegian word. Let's be honest.
That almost looked like a different language.
Norway. Norwegian.
It's Norway.
Have you considered Norway?
I mean,
You know where? You know who has a different language?
Probably got more
Norway.
information that we can in that direction. I'd say.
is that a place?
I think that was one of the great latter day Goob moments when he made the emote. That was Arcus holding the Dutch flag with the Norwegian flag on his channel during Divine Journey, and everybody went to Arcus's chat and spammed the Arcus Norway
Arcus.
emote.
Now Arcus has to deal with our dear friend Hunter Gary.
Sure does. And
So death
all
defeat.
and all 6 of Hunter Gary's female friends.
He doesn't have fun.
Not all 6. Cheese is here.
Wow.
I mean, didn't Soccer once famously say that he has 80 friends?
True. Like
Yeah.
80 people we
Facebook.
talk to every day.
We're like, this isn't real. So it is. Right. Right.
This boy needs a best friend.
Ardex, do you volunteer?
I mean, he could be his best friend, and you never know because Sasha will refuse to tell him.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, right? He's like, I
Yeah.
will. Yes.
Refuses to tell his best friend that they're his best friend, and I do not understand. What am I even doing?
I got 2 people that I'd say are my best friends.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Another state championship in the books.
Oh.
My
You thought you were so special. I found it too.
but you didn't bring out the side rule.
You already had it clinched before this round. Didn't matter.
I know. You saw the Michigan State side, cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's why I went up that way to Dunbar Park, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get more info this way. So I went back the other way, and I found the thing that said it was like a bay and Neebish Island. So I just kind of looked around. So
Yeah.
saw
I was
Neebish
kind of
Island.
hoping Dunbar would be like a decently sized city or something.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be like a big forest based on the
Yeah.
sign, but there it is.
Modern marvels and
Oh, boy.
it wasn't modern marvels. Maybe something else. I don't know. TV show about Grand Rapids Highway.
What's an overpass?
Minnesota. We haven't done Minnesota.
All right, this is our last one of the night.
Okay.
LR, everybody. Another state I've surprisingly never stepped foot in.
Also, I think you need to get out more.
Why would go?
He can't even.
Oh no!
Oh, good. Oh, good. Are we freaking in Bolt? Is this Bolt?
So which one do you think it might be? Red Lake, Leech Lake, or Superior National Forest?
It's been so long since I've seen Bolt. Are they out here in the snow?
Oh,
There
no,
it
no,
is.
not Bolt. Rio. Sorry. Wrong.
Rio,
Oh,
what about
yeah.
Balto?
Sorry.
About the Iditarod?
Bolt. Which one's about the Iditarod?
Isn't it Balto? Am I?
Balto. I said Bolt, not Balto.
You did.
But now I'm
Voiced by
thinking
John
of
Travolta. He did that.
Yes. Bolt, not Balto.
Yes. Let's just put a pin in that.
I was gonna say, are we in downtown Minneapolis? Or...
I was briefly in Minnesota. I would want some. I think the Twin Cities are probably a pretty awesome place. When you're not a
I feel like
popsicle.
there are worse places in the world. I agree with that.
So they have a healthy sports rivalry with Denver. So
Do you think?
yeah.
What sport? What was that?
Adjust.
Well,
What was that?
in the last decade, it was it was hockey, and it's basketball at the moment.
A little concerned, however.
Well, I'd love to know what highway this is. I care about adopting a highway.
I know.
I wanted to go that way.
I did that one.
not help as much as you might have thought it did, sir. Oh god, I'm back in the snow. It was not snow, and now it is snow once again.
Oh, I never left the snow.
Okay, I'm back in summer. We're theoretically on the highway, despite there being no signage about. Oh, J-Lu's figured it out. That's awesome for him. They're over there.
Don't you dare. Don't do it. Oh, thank God. Oh.
We're...
Minnesota's
How
off
you
to
do
the
that?
start.
Jesus Christ. The most I saw was Concordia Church.
I don't know. I went west. West was the right way.
Yes, so. Well,
And I-
J-Luz has already won this round. It's over.
That's definitely not true.
It's 100% true. I
However,
predict I predict you will win by 5,000 or more.
I mean, kind of owe you one after Michigan.
Send it.
Round 2,
Making fun of
3,
my modern
2, 1, 0.
Gotta get out of here so you can watch some.
No.
Learn about some bridges.
I will say, my high school, they did this competition every year in physics where you had to like build a bridge that could support an egg, and they like dropped it off the roof of the school. You could see if your bridge won or whatever. And the one year they didn't do it was the one year I took physics, and I'm still upset. Maybe that's why I'm learning about other bridges, Gardex.
I did that in 6th grade. Probably it wasn't a bridge, but it was just design a thing to stop an egg from cracking.
I do remember we had like some like science thing in like 7th grade where we were. I don't even remember if it was just catch an egg. I think it was just like some sort of like engineering exercise or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that I like took so long and made mine so reinforced, but my egg did not break. But I was like the last person. Like everyone else had like left. There's like one girl hanging out with me. We dropped it.
Did you get her number?
No. Shout out Emma if you're listening. Who I've not spoken to in like 15 years.
Shockingly, she's one of the 6 girls in the
Yeah, his harem.
God. Cannot be where we are, is it?
You play it as the most broken character and not get a single kill. Come on.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This man deserved to be in bronze. He has a literal keybind that auto aims for him.
And yet
He got 4,000 damage. Our Luna got 4,000 damage. A 17% hit rate as a character with an auto aim, and whose projectile bounces between other enemies. 3k damage.
Hey guys, I just saw that we're near a lake.
Oh, Lake.
Like the video game.
Jacob's gone.
Is he ever here?
Nope.
I mean, of course, I was referencing the fact that there are 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, so that is absolutely worthless information.
Yeah.
You know, there's actually more lakes in Wisconsin than in Minnesota.
Oh, are there?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
That was so sassy.
all that beater got to go somewhere.
Rain makes this one is unpingable.
Chase,
I'm
Chase.
gonna say we're about there.
Right there, Chase.
Right,
No, not
right.
There.
Maybe I'm wrong.
There, Chase. Right there.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
Oh,
Jeez, I told you
unpingable
there.
says J Luce. Yeah.
It wasn't pingable, you heathen. I should have put it
Sweet.
closer to the River Hill.
Jay just looks it up.
But I do.
You Googled it.
It does continue. I just didn't see it.
You set me up, Erna. All right, continue.
And it.
Gardex, what's your
Round
favorite scene
three,
from The
3,
Simpsons
2, 1.
movie?
My
The
favorite
Simpsons movie.
scene from the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Was it-
I'm
was it-
a hardcore Simpsons casual, man. I
Was it
don't
not
I
the
don't really
indi-
know the lore.
Was it not the
It was
indigenous
definitely-
woman telling her way by swaying her boobs?
I
No,
for some
no,
I
literally-
am aware of
I
that.
was gonna say it's gonna be thank you, boob lady.
Thank you, boob lady.
He's being kind.
Huh? Does that say a thing? Does not say a thing.
Is that not Homer respecting native culture?
Always.
Why is this okay? I just want to bring up that this is 71st Street Avenue.
I did see that as well.
Pick a lane. It's actually just 71st Avenue, but it's funny because the ST looks like street.
I know. You don't know how to read. It's fine.
So
I was disinterested in that street. So I went
Street
down
Avenue,
69.
But I like 71st Street Avenue better.
I'm gonna go down to 61 Street Avenue.
That's bad kerning.
Oh, Culver's. I'm home.
That might not be exactly kerning. I only know what kerning is because of Kurt.
Hmm. You have any idea where we are?
Yes.
I guess I have to try then.
I mean, we're on 71st Avenue Street.
Interesting junction.
Conjunction Junction?
That's it. Data doesn't
Oh,
wake
yeah.
up. We're just gonna watch frickin' the Constitution bill. guy.
I mean,
No,
I don't
we're
know.
gonna watch the documentary on the 6th.
God.
What do you mean? We're the 6th.
Grenade.
What?
What?
You said we're gonna watch the documentary in the 6th. We're the
so
6th.
Michigan 6.
The road.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't think anybody would even, entertain. I mean, listen, that information has left the building. This has got to be this road. It's not this road.
Sorry
Where's
for your
this
loss.
road? Come on. Where you at, Halifax? I know your bitch ass is around here.
Not very nice.
Listen, Halifax knows what it did.
Wait a minute,
Okay, there it is.
Well,
Won't be quite 5,000, but good enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Find your lack of faith disturbing. Oh, gee, this is on track to win by 5,000. Next.
Round
This is
4,
on track to
3,
win by 5,000.
2, 1,
I'll
0.
put it in the Upper Peninsula, which is 2 states away.
Somebody in the Upper Peninsula?
I said I'm gonna put this in the Upper Peninsula, which
Oh.
is 2 states away.
Gotcha. It's like, don't insult Sakana. I don't think he was in the Upper Peninsula.
What?
No,
Woof.
She's the only one who guesses the wrong state.
I mean, technically,
untrue.
Hashtag too
last-
soon.
last week we did have a Maryland round that was in Delaware. I want to point this out.
It did happen.
It's the sanctity of GeoGuessr
It did.
undermined.
This is when Kurt like lost his country streak because he was in like Eswatini, formerly Swaziland, right in the border with South Africa.
Very good. Interesting.
I have all the information I'm possibly gonna get. So.
Oh. Who's this man over here?
Jalus, I did something I've literally never done. I sent a Twitter DM today.
No.
I sent it to the local Fox affiliate asking why the hell aren't they showing Friday's Jeopardy Tournament of Champions Finals Game 1.
Oh yeah.
Listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Jalus. Like, come on, just air it at like midnight so we can just record it on our DVRs or something. I don't care. Just
Gonna
show
be
it.
like, thank you, Gordon, for your interest in our show.
Listen, you're showing like Seinfeld reruns. Like, who cares? Give us the TOC.
Here somewhere.
We were up there. If I looked a little longer, I would have seen Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. If I zoomed in again, but whatever.
Lutherans.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Continue.
Do I have a clinch now? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that first round was unrecoverable. Go, Scan.
Our final venture.
Final round. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes.
See, we didn't get a
This-
single. Here we go. We didn't get a single. Well, I guess that one round was in the
Yeah.
Minneapolis area, the suburbs.
Yeah.
It was in the burbs though.
Burb is the word.
Wait, it's not going the other way. No, I don't know.
Oh, I've seen jack shit so far.
Thanks.
Same.
Oh, I know the county. Yippee! Fuck it, I'll say it. We're on the border of Grant County and Stevens County. Good luck.
I already know where we are.
Oh,
Oh, of course he does.
Trying to pinpoint it right now.
Of course.
how do you know?
I know things, jeez.
He knows where Stevens County is. He's never been to Minnesota.
Yeah, I definitely know where that is.
Illinois and Wisconsin, and the only two states I've ever been to.
I went to college in Indiana. You know this.
Okay, well, that's 3.
I've been to Texas.
Like, dude.
I'll call that right. Call that.
I guess I must have just gone the wrong direction. So
Where did you go?
south.
That was
I went south. Yeah, so
If you went north and you got to the intersection, there was a sign that said like
Yeah.
in Alexandria one way, Wheaton the other way, Elbow Lake straight ahead. Eventually found them. Like south went nowhere, sadly.
Yeah.
Very cheese.
Sure.
1.3 miles.
I still think it's funny we're all wearing the same pants.
Just shut up. Like,
All right, this is fun.
Alright.
Good night, y'all.
yeah.
Good night, Gardex.
Good night.
Gonna go.